Hey everybody, Lisa Manini. I want to talk to you this week about delaying your decisions. When your business starts to get into that second stage business, you're going to really need to expand your capacity to take on more. Now, if you're thinking, how can that be possible? My day's already overfilled. Then really something needs to change. And if you're constantly delaying decisions or putting off implementing projects, your business will be seeing its own demise rather than dollar signs. The next time you're delaying your decisions, consider asking yourself these three questions. Number one, what's the strategy? What's the strategy? If your mind is so full of those menial tasks that need to be completed rather than the strategy, you'll quickly stunt your growth. Many second stage business owners work hard in their business and yet get distracted on all those day-to-day tasks rather than staying focused on the overall strategy. What happens is you begin delaying decisions because of sheer overwhelm. Your overwhelm may be the result of missing a systematic way of reviewing your strategy. Incorporate regular meetings to review your strategic plan, and when you do, you'll be able to make decisions faster and consistent with your game plan rather than the current emotion of the day. The second question, is your biological hardwiring getting in the way? Your hardwiring is natural to who you are and affects your communication as well as how you stay motivated. Now, when under stress, your hardwiring becomes amplified and can affect your decision making. You might be delaying decisions because part of your hardwiring is not being met in some way. For example, one of my CEO clients kept delaying an implementation date for a IT system implementation. And he was naturally wired to avoid conflict. And when stress, remember, your hardwiring becomes amplified. So when there was disagreement from his team on a set implementation date, he decided to delay the decision to move ahead many times. As a result, there were cost overruns for the project and other expenses really eating away at their profitability. Sometimes it just takes noticing when your natural hardwiring needs to be managed. With a bit of coaching, he created awareness around his need to avoid conflict, and he was able just to really cut through those self-imposed delays, make a decision on a date, and steer through any concerns his team had. And number three, is there fear? Fear is usually present when considering all of the negative implications rather than what could be gained. When you identify what's behind the fear, oftentimes there's a solution to overcome it. When I challenged one of my clients to a stretch revenue number, there was an instant fearful reaction to it. And one by one, we identified her fears about what she didn't have in place, how she would need to get her team on board, and even her perceived staffing shortage. We got our team on board, addressed each concern, and developed a step-by-step business blueprint. Now, within 30 days, she had a 90% increase in her sales and on the way to her new revenue number. So the next time you keep delaying a decision, ask yourself these three questions to move yourself and your team from paralysis to profitability. And if you haven't yet registered for the Wake Up Profitable Bootcamp for Business Owners, you might want to do that now before tuition goes up. Love to see you in Hawaii strategizing on your business. I'm Lisa Manini, and until next week, create a great life. Bye now.